This morning, we set you humbly to hear the counsel of our Laurel, our pelicans, our knights, our other peers, and our colleagues. To render us this day your decision, whether or no to join our order rule. Are you prepared to answer that question?
I am indeed.
So, since we know we are grateful that you will accept this accolade, there remains only the celebration.
Please call an order.
Their Majesties would see before them the order of the Lord.
I would ask, is there a member of the Order of Chivalry who will speak to this gathering?
Your Majesties, I am Master Aildreda de Tamwurthe, and I will speak to you of my esteem for the Lady Aildreda de Tamwurthe. She does a thing which I believe all honorable and courageous men and women of our time, be they warrior or shepherd, should seek to accomplish. Live well and true. As a loyal servant of this kingdom, Dreda has done many good and useful works, both behind the scenes and in open view. Yet at the core of her worthy endeavors, you will find a faithfulness to historical precedent. Dreda takes exacting care in determining how our forebears went about their days. And in turn, she allows her research to inform her generous spirit, sometimes providing curated music, learned assistance with ceremony, or giving of her time to teach classes. Dreda practices her many skills until the doing of them is both smooth and natural. I once observed her rehearsing a song in a hall space, which by chance was only just outside the closed doors of a meeting of this same order. I knew then those doors would eventually open to her prowess. Day to day, and for all the days that I've known her, Dreda carries herself and lives with such good grace and courtesy, which cannot fail but to encourage and inspire others to do likewise, no matter their vocation. I recommend her most highly to your care, and I call it good things you do this day.
The Lady of the Rose who would speak for this candidate.
Your Majesties, I bear the words of Laurel. Greetings, Your Majesties. I have known Dreda for several years. Dreda is one of the finest examples of a peer that we have in this kingdom. She is good, kind, gentle, wise, hospitable, chivalrous, and courteous. So many of us have benefited from her generosity, from those new to the society to our royalty. Her research enriches us, her kindness nourishes us. I am so very proud to call her friend and my peer, Laurel.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak to this gathering?
Your Majesties, I am Mistress Dreda. It is my honor to speak for this candidate. And there are days when I am kind of astonished she still speaks to me. I cannot say how many times I have started a sentence. Dreda, do you know how to? Could you tell me where I could find? Could you help me with? And the most amazing thing is that I am not unique. There are so many people who say, Dreda, could you? And none of us perhaps realize how many there are, because when you ask her to help, you realize, you feel that she believes your question is very important and that you are very important. The reason being that she understands for you that question is very important and that we are all very important to her. Your Majesties, the quantity of work this woman has done is of great service and quality to your kingdom. However, I would say the selflessness and kindness and grace with which she does it is a gift.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak?
Your Majesties, I am Peregrine the Illuminator, and I claim this right not for myself, but for Jean du Lac, Baron de la Tour du Lac. I, Jean, would speak as a Master of the Laurel for the Lady Dreda. This lady is like unto a muse incarnate. She can be fierce, like Minerva in her chariot brandishing her spear, or gentle as the very breath of inspiration itself, the air in her wake heady with the possibilities that she has sparked. Her voice can ring like a prophetess or sing like a lark, bringing beauty without seeking her own aggrandizement. Her intelligence is of great subtlety, and she applies it in the creation of fine works that redound to the glory of the kingdom. Our grandest moments, like the coronations of kings, have been shaped by her hand and searching wit. She knows well the works of our ancestors from ancient times unto our own age, and makes their pleasure to reconstruct the glories of the past by her researches. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and song and poetry shaped by long study come forth. Your Majesties, I recommend this most virtuous lady to the order, and have no doubt that she will counsel you well in time to come.
Having heard the acclaim of the Order of the Laurel and peers all around, we recline and ask, is there a mantle?
There is, Your Majesty. This mantle was built by the hands of Mistress Aildreda.
Is there a medallion?
There are two, Your Majesty. This was made by the hands of Baroness Dreda from Monroe. And this brooch by the hand of Master Luke Knowlton.
You'll have to come and hug her.
Is there a veil?
There are, Your Majesty. Hand-stitched and made by Mr. Sigmund, a grain of felt.
This you may have to get somewhat closer to see.
Very close.
Oh, how fortunate are they, the succulents and blossoms on the farthest branches of the tree of knowledge, which are fed the strength of the green wood from the very roots. For lo, Aildreda de Tamwurthe is the soul of memory and the society, the deepest roots and the greenest boughs, whose gifts of language, song, and learning fuel our growing spirits and inspire us to better ourselves for the good of all and of the society. She inspires us with song and graceful eloquence and a rich store of language to gentle our restless minds and to stir our sleepy souls. She guides us in meet, space, and moment to embark on voyages of discovery and learning. She leads us by research and by learned example to seek and strive to be exemplars of our own chosen times and places. Aildreda de Tamwurthe willingly and freely, directly and casually, with attention to detail and fine subtleties, supplies her fellow scholars, artisans, and scientists with research material concerning any historical matter, from clothes to food to domestic life to music to habits of mind and speech, as naturally as if they were her very own, and with surpassing generosity of spirit. These are the green boughs which curl into the wreath of laurel. For these, and for her service to the kingdom of arts and sciences, and to the society, Edward, King, and Thura, Queen, do award Mistress Aildreda de Tamwurthe arms by letters patent, and welcome her into our own order of the laurel. Words by Maître Lucien de Pontivy and Master Peregrine the Illuminator. Calligraphy and illumination by Isabel Chamberlain. Don't lick the song.